Wesley at least had been a great-hearted warhorse. He had never spared himself. He was an enthusiast who had stood up at the market cross to be pelted. Bunting, with his solid mathematical way of speaking, is a less admirable character. It was his own advice to adapt your principles to your exigencies. In our family intercourse, a friend of his youthful ministry informed his son, his conversation was uniformly serious and instructive. Like his ministry in the pulpit, every word had its proper place, and every sentence might have been digested previously. Sometimes your dear mother's uncontrollable wit suddenly disturbed our gravity, but he was never seen otherwise than in his own proper character as a minister of the gospel of Christ. Bunting uncompromising Sabbatarianism stopped just sort at the point of his own convenience. He did not hesitate in the necessary prosecution of his ministerial work to employ beasts, though always with a self-imposed reserve. With children, it was another matter. We are often tempted to forgive Methodism some of its sins when we recollect that at least it gave to children and adults rudimentary education in its Sunday schools. And Bamford's happy picture is sometimes recalled of the Middleton School in the late 1790s, attended by big collier lads and their sisters, and the children of weavers and labourers from Whittle, Bowley, Jumbo, and the White Moss. But it is exactly this picture of the laxness of the early Methodists which Bunting was unable to forgive. When, in his ministry at Sheffield in 1808, his eye fell upon children in Sunday school being taught to write, his indignation knew no bounds. Here was an awful abuse of the Sabbath. There could be no question as to its theological impropriety. For children to learn to read the scriptures was a spiritual good, whereas writing was a secular art from which temporal advantage might accrue. Battle commenced in Sheffield with the former Jacobin James Montgomery defending the children's cause in the Sheffield Iris, from which Bunting emerged victorious.